Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's another episode of Go For It, in episode 146. I am your boy DJ Knuckles. Usually I am Mr. Thursday Night, reigning defending champion, but all of that kind of seems kind of not important right now. On your screen to my left is
Mikey Q, normally I am the leg slap Professor Powell, but tonight it's not about that. Um we come
yeah,
to you with a heavy heart.
yeah,
With
uh,
heavy hearts? Yeah, there you go.
yeah, definitely having hearts. This is definitely going to be a special episode for us. As sleep. So it's very shook and heartbroken. Um, on top of, and let's not discredit the fact that we lost Terry Funk yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, uh, and but to to hear the news of Terry Funk and then we hear the just shocking other utter disbelief with the fact that we have time to to the rest of the Bray Wyatt.
Knuckles, I'm
Um,
sorry. You have to speak up a little bit. It's
oh, okay.
breaking up a
I'm
little bit.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, this is tough um, for any wrestler. Um, very unexpected. Very, you know, it's just I,
Yeah.
I I had like a whole thing, and now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's just like we look at these people on our television screens and it's like untouchable, just like uh, and it's so easy to just separate fiction from real life. I don't know. This is just yeah,
Yeah.
it's, but we're as he would say, we're here. We're gonna do an episode. We are gonna talk about is it all in? Yes. Um, all in that
It's all
happens
in.
this Sunday from Wembley Stadium. We are going to do our prediction. It is going to be a very abbreviated prediction show tonight, seeing the circumstances. But before we get into all in, we're just gonna. We would be remiss if we don't talk a little bit about Bray Wyatt, what he meant to us, the wrestling community. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah,
What's on your
it's crazy because like if you look at where he came from, like the Husky Harris gimmick back in NXT, um and that whole invasion angle that they did, and then Husky Harris wasn't really working out the character, but Bray or Windham, being as talented as he was able to come up with this amazing characters, maybe one of the best characters in the history of professional wrestling. Bray Wyatt. Um, from his match that he had with Daniel Bryan, I believe. Was it the Rumble? Was it the Rumble, or was it
mind?
SummerSlam? I can't remember one of the matches. And if you guys can help me remember, I know it was one of those matches he had. I think it was like the opening match with Daniel Bryan, and those two like tore the house down.
Yeah,
Um, Bray is someone that, when you look at just character alone, he's up there with like the Undertaker, in terms of like greatest characters. Um, Now granted, he had a few setbacks, just career wise. Not even going into his health, because I don't even want to speculate on what was going on health wise with them. You know, we don't know, and it's none of our business, honestly. But as far as the Bray Wyatt character, definitely inspirational. You know, even on this very show, how many times did we go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
here, like those things are. It's like just those little things, just the way that Bray moved in the ring, just the crab walk being so creepy and everything when he used to do that. Bray is just, or was just, I can't even say was, like, it's still like so surreal to me to have to use Bray in past tense.
Past 10.
Like, that's crazy to me. Of course, Ray the Raw is in the building. Ray said,
So,
would you say Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan are the most successful Nexus crew members? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
absolutely. I mean,
Out of that,
you can count Wade Barrett, but his is more of
Wade,
an
yeah,
outside the ring thing. He's doing his thing on commentary. I can't even hold you. I enjoy listening to him.
yeah,
He's like super funny sometimes, but you know, but as far as just like overall success, definitely Bray, definitely
definitely.
Brian, no, definitely.
And Bryan, without question, is the most successful Nexus guy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
period. You know, Brian's amazing, had an amazing career. But so did Bray. Let's be honest. In the short time that, if you really think about it, in the grand scheme of everything, the short time that the Bray character has been around in wrestling, he made an impact. And then when he came back as the Fiend,
Yeah.
oh man, like, I feel like that character could have been a villain in a horror movie.
Right.
That's how great Windham was at playing these characters. Um, 3-time world champ. Yeah. Ray says it right down
Absolutely.
there. 3-time world champ. It's just, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. So when I got the news, actually Knuckles called me earlier, but I had missed it because I was at work, and the first thing I see on my phone, the second I get a chance to check, is Bray Wyatt passed away. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, it's still, I don't think it's like processed in my brain yet that Bray Wyatt is not here,
I
and
didn't even. I ain't even gonna hold you, Mike. I sat there and a friend of mine messaged me on Facebook. He said, yeah, Bray Wyatt passed. I was like, no.
right.
So I
Right.
instantly started doing my research. So I saw it. It was popping up in certain sites. Then I went to WWE.com and I said, I didn't see anything. So I
Right.
said, okay, if I don't see it on .com, I don't believe it. Once I see it on .com, then I'll believe it. And
Right.
and they were saying Washington Post was talking about it, and I'm like, and then the tweet that Triple H put out. That's actually what my friend sent to me, and I was like, well, yeah, but that could be a troll account. It doesn't necessarily have to be
You
him.
just couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Like, you didn't want to believe
yeah,
it. Yeah.
And then when I saw, I went on YouTube and I just was scrolling and I saw Sean Ross Sapp's fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. It's just, it's crazy. So I'll tell you, the first time that I met Bray, it might be the only time, if I thinking about it. This had to be, what year was it? Was SummerSlam at Barclays. It was like maybe the first year. I want to say,
Oh
because I
man,
remember, was that 2015? I want to say.
might have been.
I think it was 2015. Because that was like Sasha Bailey, that NXT.
Oh yeah, I think that was 2015.
Yeah, I want to say 2015. If it wasn't 2015, it was 2014 or 2015, one of those. And Bray was outside of a bar. Um, some of the talent were going to that bar. I won't say the bar, but it was in New York. And obviously, and Bray and the person that I was seeing at the time, they actually had a conversation, and fans started coming up to Bray, right? And Bray at the time was supposed to be this heel and this evil character. Um, he was very friendly to all of the people that came up to him. He was laughing and joking. At first, he was just like, "All right, I'm only supposed to take pictures with the kids, right?" So my girlfriend at the time was like, "Well, I'm a kid, and he just looked, he laughed. He's just like, come on, let's take this picture. You know,
Right.
so that's just the kind of guy that Bray is. I mean, Bray or was. I can't even Knuckles, I can't even say was. Like it's not
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? It's crazy. Wait, what? Hold on. You met Bray when IRS was a shrimp boat captain? I think that just went over my head.
Yeah.
Like way over my
I
head.
felt
Bro,
I
you
felt
gotta
the I felt the breeze on the top of my head. I have no idea what that
shrimp
was
boat.
supposed to mean.
I totally missed it, bro. You gotta explain
Yeah.
that one to me, bro.
When
Totally missed
IRS was a shrimp boat
it.
captain,
Boat captain.
I'm
Yeah.
lost. Yeah. Please elaborate. Please.
But anyway, yeah, and Bray was just super cool. He was just so like full of life, like at the time, or so I thought, but again, and I'm not speculating on what happened today, but I'm just saying in general, he came across as a very like friendly, down to earth person.
Now I now
Yeah.
I will I'll say what I heard. Now
Okay.
I heard, and this is, I am not a doctor. I am not any kind of medical physician. This is just what I saw. And so what I saw was that COVID had something to do
Mm,
with like it happening like just so sudden.
right.
We don't know, we obviously, none of us know what the actual life
Right.
threatening condition he had, because it has not been, it has not been brought out, it has not been unveiled. But I think that, and then COVID came around and put the
Hmm.
two together. That's just what I saw.
Okay.
I'm not saying that was it. Like I said,
Mm,
I'm not a doctor. I'm nowhere near the situation. I'm not even speculating. I'm just saying what I saw. So, you guys can take it for what it is. But I remember, you speaking about, meeting Bray. I
yeah.
didn't I didn't meet him, but I saw him.
Right.
This was a house show here in my town, and uh, JoJo and the kids were with
Oh
me. And
man.
I and I and I just saw him from a distance, like,
Yeah.
when this was back when we were in the old arena, and
Hmm.
you can go around the arena and you can see them coming out, getting in their cars and everything.
Yeah.
It was just, man, just like, for someone to be able to play such an evil character with such passion, and like you feel the evilness
Hmm.
just like radiating off of him.
Yeah.
And then when the show is over, you see him and he's got his kids in each arm, and JoJo is just walking behind. It's like,
My heart goes out to JoJo, man.
JoJo, yeah, man, JoJo and the
Wow. Yeah.
kids.
Oh man. It's funny because that's the same day I met Bray is the same day I met JoJo. They both were over there. It was a lot of people over there. Enzo was over there. It was a lot of people. William Regal was also there. Like there's a lot of people over there. But yeah, I mean JoJo,
Oh,
another
okay,
sweetheart.
I get it. It was a promo. Okay,
What? Huh? It was a
I
promo?
get it. Yeah, when Bray said his dad was a shrimp boat man.
Okay. All
I
right.
think that was a
Okay.
promo. Yeah, right over my head. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
Yeah,
But
totally missed it.
yeah, that was the same. If I could find that JoJo picture, I will. But um yeah, that was the same day. And like, man, I feel so bad for JoJo, man.
And on that same token, Mike, like,
Yeah.
I think about Rowan. I think
Yeah,
about
Rowan, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
losing
about
Brody and now
right.
Bray.
I saw somebody on Facebook put, and I chuckled a little bit, but like in reality, I was like, yeah, let's please do that. Like, protect Rowan and all of us,
Yeah. Yeah.
because especially Rowan, Strowman, and uh, like even more recently, like LA Knight posted something, and he just posted a picture. He didn't post any words, just a picture of him and Bray faced off on that promo on SmackDown.
Mm.
It's just like so many. like I think back to the match he had with Jericho. Uh, when
Yeah,
uh, when Jericho jumped off the top of the cage. Like
yeah,
so many memories and moments that Bray brought to professional wrestling. WWE.
definitely. Like
It's
from his
just
catchphrases to his
yeah,
mannerisms,
like
you know, it
like
was actually
like
this night.
yeah. The thing that
There
stands
it
out
is.
the things that stand. Oh
It
man,
was JoJo. Yeah, man.
okay.
Yeah, I
You
was
you look
cheesing
like
from
you're
ear to
about
ear.
you look like you're about 13, dude.
Yeah, all right, let's get that off the screen. All right, yeah,
But the
she
the
does
thing
too,
that
though. She looks mad young in that picture.
look look I
And
see a
bare
picture.
face, no makeup, beautiful girl. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The thing that stands out that I'll never forget about Bray is when he had the rivalry with Cena and that little
Yeah,
that little kid singing "He's Got the Whole World in His
world. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
moment is embedded in my brain forever. It's
it's an
just so
amazing moment.
real and so
Yeah.
just like it was almost skin crawling to an effect, but it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this is crazy,
Yeah.
man,
Um.
man.
Like, and then even like the work with the family fun house with Alexa Bliss, like all of that,
He
just great stuff.
revitalized
That's some of my
Alexa's career to be
yeah.
to an extent.
Yeah, and that was some of my favorite work. Like I used to look forward to the fiery funhouse when it first started. Like when it first started, it was really good. Like I those were some of the best parts of the show. Rambling Rabbit and you know
Right.
I just thought that was amazing stuff that they did. Amazing character work. I think Seth Rollins found the fiery funhouse one time and Bray's like,
Yes.
how'd you find me? I just
Right.
I just thought that was just comedy gold. He just looks like, how'd you find me? Like, I think Steph said something like he Googled you or something. I don't know, just something funny, man. But just great stuff. Let's not talk about the Fiend match with the
Yeah.
inside the cell. But other
Yeah.
than that, and even with
His
that,
stuff
they were
his
trying to
stuff with
build this
Randy
Fiend up.
Orton.
Yeah, the stuff from Randy.
Uh
Oh God.
the
Oh
stuff
man.
the Firefly Funhouse match with Cena during the pandemic.
Yeah, that was really
The
fun.
cinematic match. And he
And it
he was like the epitome of turning
we even got a that's good shit, pal, from Vince
with the
in that
with
match.
yes, that is
Yeah.
absolutely right. He was so creative, and
Yes. It,
it was a shame that later on in his career WWE didn't do it with him. They should have.
yeah.
His
Of course,
mind
he had
for
a couple of
wrestling was
missteps.
yeah, he did, but
You know,
you know
but it wasn't his fault. I don't think. I think it was
no
WWE's fault. To
no
be honest
yeah
with you.
well we've
Yeah.
never said that before,
Yeah.
but yeah but
Bon G
yeah
says we lost a great talent, hands down. Yeah. There will
yeah
never be
that's,
another Bray Wyatt, man.
no never
You know.
not even close.
Um, and if you guys have like any, Ray gave us a couple there. But if you guys have any great Bray memories or Bray, just matches or moments, because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I Bray, the moments meant more to me than Bray's matches. Like I was listening to the My World podcast because we actually give credit here. Um, Okay, John asked the question, but I'll get to it in a second. I was listening to the My World podcast earlier, and they were talking about Jeff Hardy, right? Um, and Jeff Jarrett brought up a good point of like, sometimes you have matches, guys, and you have moments, guys. You
Yeah
know, Jeff wasn't necessarily, the 5-star classic guy, and neither was Bray. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Bray wasn't gonna go out there most times to give you this 5-star Meltzer rated, match. He
right
was gonna give you moments. And that's what Bray Wyatt, I think, excelled at. The moments and just being a unique character. Um, Very off topic. John asks, what did you think when Santino's Cobra bit JTG. Did you think that was funny? I guess at the time I got a chuckle, you know. But yeah, I thought that Bray had so much more, to
Yeah,
give.
absolutely.
Um, and not to say that he didn't give so much to the wrestling world. Listen, for years, probably for decades and decades, people are gonna remember Bray Wyatt, and they're gonna remember, all of the mannerisms. They're gonna remember the music. Okay, they're gonna remember the that. They're gonna
Yeah,
remember the "we're here." They're gonna all of that stuff. They're gonna remember. And that just goes into Bray Wyatt, the character, and Windham Rotunda as the person.
yeah. He's one of the few talents, in my opinion, to where, like you said, and just to piggyback on what you said, about being a matches guy and being a moments guy. He was one of the guys, one of the few guys where his promos
Yeah.
and his storytelling
Mm-hmm.
made you want to watch the match. It didn't
Yeah.
matter who it was.
Right.
Like, perfect example, the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. I could give two blazing saddle shits about the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match.
Unpopular opinion, I enjoyed it. And I think I said it on this show
I
that
yeah,
I enjoyed
it
this.
was
I
good,
enjoyed it.
but my opinion of it, my opinion of it was, oh, this is going to be terrible. But
Yeah.
that just gives more credit to Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The promos he did and how he set up, and let's give credit to LA Knight too, because he had a major part in that build up
Of
as well.
course. And I think that
So
actually catapulted him, but that's a whole nother
absolutely,
story. Yeah.
but it made you want to watch the match, even if you didn't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the match, and then he came with a good match on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, it's unfortunate, man. There was so much left.
Yeah, Bonji says WWE was trying to figure out what to do with him. They knew they had gold in Bray Wyatt. They knew, and then they kept messing up. But I do agree. And Ray says, I agree because the moment when Bray and Daniel Bryan lost the cell,
Yeah, I remember that.
lost the cell match, and DB went to face. Oh my God, DB went face on Bray. Wait, huh? Oh, okay, let me try to
Yeah, he
do
turned
this again.
face.
He turned face on Bray Wyatt. Yes. That was a classic. The whole arena was on fire after that. And Bryan actually had a concussion through that whole thing. People forget that he actually got knocked loopy and still was able to finish that whole thing. But yes, that was a classic moment. It was a classic moment. Okay, we'll answer it. Why do some wrestlers in WWE get to keep their real name and some don't?
Trademark.
Marketability,
Trademark.
Tra- trademark, and I think marketability.
Perfect example: John Cena, Randy Orton, um, CM Punk. Uh,
Yeah,
even though his real name is Phil Brooks, but he got the trade. He bought
but he was CM Punk before he ever got the
before he went to
WWE.
WWE, right?
So a
But
lot of the
yeah,
guys but then you got guys like Sami Zayn. Let's not use Sami Zayn because some people seem to think he's El Generico, and that's just not true. But anyway, let's talk about Kevin Owens. Don't worry, my pops does the same thing. Shout out to my pops. He doesn't seem to want to admit it either that they're not the same person. But anyway, Kevin Owens, right? Obviously, his real last name is Steen. Like, it's really his last name. So Kevin Steen wrestled on the Independents for years as Kevin Steen. When he got the WWE, I guess he didn't want WWE to own Kevin Steen, so
right.
that's why, and they had him change his name to Kevin Owens, just so they can own that. It could be something different. Okay. If anybody has anything else to say about Bray, please feel free to. We're gonna get to All In here. And and then we'll get up out of here. Okay. So again, didn't have a chance to do anything. Usually I try to get the graphics going for the matches and all of that. We're
Usually
just
I
gonna
have
run through it.
pen and paper ready.
Right.
We are literally going to run through this as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Um, for everyone who's on the live right now, if you do want to participate in these predictions, you can put your predictions in the live as we go match by match. If not, you can also go to Instagram, DJ underscore Knuckles, and put your predictions there. Either way, we'll get everybody we can in as we do this. Very, very small.
Yeah.
It's,
John
tough.
John
It's a
says
tough day.
it is. John says, I honestly see Sammy being a world champion once. I think that time has passed for him. If it
Yeah,
was gonna happen, I think it was gonna happen during the bloodline story.
yeah.
But
And I don't
and I
even
said
think
this
he was
before
meant.
too.
I don't even think he was meant to win the world title anyway. But
No,
yeah, I think it was just all the build up.
he
We all knew
he
his
got
life
over
cycle.
organically.
Yeah, exactly. It was for him to get over and then move on to something else. Like I said in an episode in the past, like everybody in the industry is not meant to be a world champion. Sometimes you're placed in that spot, but it's not necessarily for you to win.
Right. I mean, listen, the top guys need top level challengers to beat. That's just it's the nature of the business.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So, but do I think Sammy's incredibly talented? Yes, of course. Um, okay, let's just get into All In here. All In goes down this Sunday. If you're on the East Coast, it starts at noon for the pre-show, and you want to watch the pre-show.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why you want to watch the pre-show. Oh, wait, aka Roddy Piper. Yeah, Roddy Piper was never world champion. Um,
But he was
Scott
a
Hall.
genius in his spot. I was just about to say that. Scott Hall.
Yeah, I mean, again, some people are just meant to be top level talent that the top guys face, but they don't actually win world championships, unfortunately. But Piper should have been a champion. All right, okay, All In. Let's do it. Yeah, like I was saying, it starts 12 noon on the East Coast. I guess 9 a.m. on the West Coast, guys.
Church time.
Ray, Bonji, what are you guys gonna do?
Watch it afterwards. Y'all
Yeah.
better be in church Sunday morning. Don't watch AEW all in. You watch the replay. Get your butts to church. Y'all need Jesus in.
All right. Okay. So let's just go through this here. We have Aussie Open versus MJF and Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. I'll start. I think MJF and Adam Cole win the tag team titles.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you.
Bonji's an atheist, and Ray doesn't go to church. All right. Well, this is interesting.
Oh, well, okay.
All right. Go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this tag title win is just something to magnify the type of match. Honestly, um, it's tricky how AEW is doing this, but it's tricky to
It's
and
very tricky.
it's tricky. Yeah.
Go rock
But it's tricky to an advantage.
Yeah.
It's one story magnifying another.
Right.
And that's really honestly how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, because I mean, this isn't about Aussie Open and versus Aussie Open versus MJF and Adam Cole. Like
they just happen to be in the right place at the right time and hold the right time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Bonji got MJF and Adam Cole. Ray, still waiting for you. Not either the New Kingdom will form or Adam Cole will reunite the kingdom.
I can see that happen.
It could happen, but I still think I think Adam Cole and MJF do win the tag team title still. But okay, so I guess you're going for Aussie Open to retain.
Yeah, I really could see MJF turning on Adam Cole for real. I really could see that.
I don't want that to happen though.
Nobody wants that to happen, Mike.
And
Oh, you
and
want
based on the
Adam to?
promos, yes, I want Adam Cole to turn on
Well,
MJF. Yes,
we
yes,
have been teasing
yes,
MJF as a face for a long time. We have been
yeah.
teasing that.
Because it's almost like too on the nose. All my movie people know about that. It's too much on the nose that MJF is going to turn on Adam Cole. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think the bigger swerve, bro, would be
His house.
Adam Cole turning on MJF, bro. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely see that. But I mean,
I don't think
all
it happens
roads.
in this match, though.
No.
I think it will happen, but not in this match. All right.
But
Let's keep going.
if
Yeah,
one of them,
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but if one of them turned, they would still hold tag titles together.
Yes. 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 That is the dilemma.
I see you.
I have I have a thought, but I'll get to it when we get to the main event.
Okay.
But that's all that would mean they don't win the tag team title. We'll
Right.
figure it out later on. All right. Jack Perry versus Hook for the FTW championship on the pre-show. I think Jack Perry beats Hook again.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah. Jack Perry.
Where did that happen?
Versus Hook. I am looking at Wikipedia, sir. So yeah, it's right there. I'm assuming it happened on Rampage or Collision. Remember, both of
Collision
those
hasn't happened yet.
They're both taped.
Oh wait, way to spoil it.
Because
he's supposed to retire the FTW championship on Collision tonight.
Oh wow, well there it is. I guess he didn't.
There it
is. Spoiler alert, guys.
Man, spoiler alert.
I didn't watch Collision.
Hey guys, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, I was just joking.
I didn't watch. I didn't watch Collision yet. I'm just looking at the list of Wikipedia here.
Well, Collision hasn't. Wow, Collision hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
not on our TV screens.
I think you'll see who will be the one turning in the 0 hour. Yeah, I agree. The turn could happen in the tag team title defense. It could, but I don't want it to. I know it could because it'll set up the main event, which would mean that Aussie Open would retain. But I don't want that to happen. I just don't. It's like it's too predictable. It's too on the nose.
Yeah.
I thought Jack Perry and Hook match will be on All Out 0 hour. No, they're saying All In. I mean, this could be wrong, but this is what it's saying here. Right here.
Smart Money would have saved. Smart Money.
Oh, you guys can't see that, so never mind. I tried to show you my phone.
Smart Money would have saved that match for All Out.
Yeah, and so All Out is the week after.
Yes.
It's not.
I ain't gonna hold you. They got Powerhouse Hobbs and Miro, and they've got crap.
Exactly. Exactly my point.
Wow,
this is not smart. And then they have Grand Slam coming up in like 3 weeks after that. Like, bro, this isn't smart. But okay.
But I don't think I don't think it was really under their control. Honestly, I think they wanted to do that Wembley Stadium thing so bad, and then it was a matter of scheduling and availability for Wembley Stadium itself.
So why even do All Out if you're doing All In?
Because it's on the schedule.
I mean, you can change the schedule. WWE does that all the time. Darby Allin versus the Dinosaur is for All Out. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? For the TNT Championship, who cares? All right. Bonji has Jungle Boy or Jungle Man Perry. Yeah, I'm going with Jack Perry to retain also.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
So am I.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go in the order that it is here. All right. So we have for the tag team titles, we have FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, who was in the news a lot over the last week. Apparently he will be at All In. So, versus Nick and Matt, the Young Bucks. You can start it off, Knuckles.
I got the Young Bucks.
Oh, oh,
I got the Young Bucks. All of this,
oh.
even though Cash Wheeler's status right now is that he can participate,
Yeah.
I don't think they want to keep the titles on FTR just in case something happens with that situation.
Mm.
Because that is a serious situation that he's got going on right now.
I
So
mean, yeah, he pulled that heat out.
right,
Um,
exactly. So oh god, but
he had that
yeah,
fire on him.
go get the thing.
Go get the,
Yeah,
go get the thing.
go
One
get
of
the
our
thing. You
classic
know
go
the
for the
thing.
pin moments.
Yeah. Yeah, go get the thing. You got the thing. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think
Oh, he
they're
got the thing.
yeah, I think AEW, I think Tony Khan would try to save his own ass at this point and just go
Yeah.
ahead and just take the titles off of them and then
Mm.
let Cash Wheeler that process just play itself out. And if nothing happens, if nothing comes of it, then nothing comes of it, and we're okay. But you don't want them to have the tag titles and then Cash have to, for
Yeah.
some reason he has to do some jail time. Hopefully not. We don't
Yeah.
want to wish that, but we definitely don't want another tag team tournament. We definitely
Oh, no more tournaments, please.
please.
Yeah.
But hey,
Um,
I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm going with FTR to retain here. Um, I think I think that because there's so much attention on Cash, if Tony takes the title off of them, it's gonna appear like he's punishing Cash. And I don't think Tony wants to punish Cash until we know what's really going on there. Now some people had said if this would have happened in WWE, he would have been fired already. Now,
Fair.
now I will say this, right? That's not necessarily true. Sonya Deville was not fired, and she got caught on a similar charge. So not
And her charge
necessarily.
was more or less self defense.
I, was it
Wasn't Sonya Deville the one with the didn't
the
she have a stalker
stalker?
outside her house?
Yeah, but
That is
I think
definitely self
no, but I
defense.
don't think that was it was a different situation though. That's what happened like I want to say like 2 years ago. But Sonya was recently arrested like a few months ago for a gun. So, but
Listen,
I
listen,
think it was licensed and she was able to beat that or whatever. So, I don't know.
listen. If I ever have a stalker in my life at any point, you better believe, bet your bottom dollar, son, I'm gonna have the thing on me.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing, yeah,
They was
the
calling her
thing.
two straps, two straps Sonya.
Take it, Sonya
Uh,
two straps,
two
boy.
straps Sonya is crazy. All right, I think AEW should have made All In and All Out a Saturday Sunday thing like WrestleMania. I could see that might be easier. Do it the same building.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not because now you're doing Wembley and then you're doing Chicago the week after. I don't think that I don't know. I just you're asking people to shell out over $100 in a week. That is a big ask for people to buy it. That is a big ask.
yeah.
So I don't know. Bungee's FTR, Ray's FTR for the win because honestly, I feel there's a trios match looming between CM FTR and the Elite. Yeah, we got to get that match. We have to get to that match.
But how? Okay, but what would the tag titles have to do with that at all? It's a trios match.
So FTR or CM FTR can go over the Elite. I don't know. I have no, or the Elite can go over FTR and CM. Well,
Okay, but
CM FTR.
the tag titles would. The only way I can see that working, Ray, is if you had a situation where it was in the past. I can't even remember the characters, but or I can't even remember the wrestlers in the match. But there was a certain match to where it was a tag match, but singles titles were on the line. I can't remember who it was. It
They've
was
done that a couple of
years ago.
times. Did they do Triple H in Austin? Like where I think Austin was world champion and Triple H was intercontinental.
Yeah, and I
And
think
and both of their titles was like on the line or something. Like,
Yeah, was it Jericho and Wrestler Redacted?
yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's the only way I can see it is if Punk is the real world champion and FTR are the tag champs and they face the Elite and the titles. That's the only way I can see a belt transfer in a trios match.
Championship, pal. Yeah, I hear you. All right.
Damn it.
John says, is Cody called the American Nightmare because Dusty was the American Dream?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Not
Yes.
not to seem more cool. No.
But no, I didn't. Yeah, not to seem more cool, but
No,
yes.
not to seem more cool.
Bonji says championship. Yeah, that's what I said. All right.
You're an idiot.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
That's a clip.
Oh
You're an
man.
idiot.
Oh man. I'm an idiot because he wrote championship in big bold letters with exclamation marks.
Buffoon.
Buffoon is great. All right. I feel like Heyman will interfere in this match during Wembley, and Punk comes down to make the save, which would create the match at All Out. Yeah, you got to do something to start building towards All Out. Like, I will say this, right? I know that people are gonna watch this because it's AEW, it's All In, it's Wembley. I hate how Tony built up All In and how he's building up All Out. Right. Like,
he's building up All Out like it's Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah, like we literally got like 5 matches announced just on Dynamite this past week. Like, you know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 matches was made official. You changed one of the matches. You changed the Swerve match. You know, like, I guess because they realized it just wasn't going to work the way that they had it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't like, of course I'm going to watch, right? I just don't like how, let's put it this way, right? By WrestleMania, right? We would have knew the card at least
a month in advance.
Yeah, like at least
give it take 2 to 3 weeks.
Now, granted, that year that Kevin Owens faced Austin, that wasn't technically official. Like, we didn't know that for sure, right? And that was the main event. We knew, but we didn't know.
Right.
And then also with Rollins and Cody, it wasn't technically announced. I think that was the same year, right? So it wasn't technically announced. However, we knew that it was going to happen. So I'm not going to give WWE a complete passport, you know, but for the most part, you know, most of the card before, you know, like I would say a good 3 weeks out from the pay-per-view. You would know where we're going and what most of the card is.
Right.
I only know 2 matches for All Out, and it's literally next Sunday.
Yeah.
What? But you want me to pay $60 or however much the pay-per-view is?
I'm not watching All Out. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Wow.
I'm not watching All Out.
I'm
not, dude. I'm already about to pay $59.99 for All In, and then I'm gonna pay another $59.99 for All Out.
Yeah.
Hell to the no. Not doing it.
I don't blame you.
I'll watch it on. They don't sponsor us, so I'm not saying that.
Yep. Ray is on point. As much as I love AEW and Tony Khan, as much as I love AEW, Tony Khan, sometimes I feel Tony thinks AEW is bigger than he thinks it is.
That's because it is.
Stay tuned for Rampage. But yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
I will. Ray is on point there. I think Tony thinks AEW is bigger than what it actually is.
But that's his baby. He's supposed to feel like that.
Of course. And I'm not taking that away from him. But I do think when you expect people, especially when we had the alternative is charging us $11 or whatever Peacock is now, you know, for their biggest show, we can watch their biggest show for $12 that month or whatever. Like, and you're asking us to pay $50 more for your show that we don't even know the whole card for.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. I do understand it is a different time period, and people they'll watch wrestling not even knowing the card. But I think you should put some energy into building these matches and telling the people what they're paying for. People want to know what they're paying for.
Right.
They want to know ahead of time what they're paying for. You know, of course, we want surprises. Of course, you know, we want returns. Santana just came back this past week. Didn't know that. Didn't know Santana was going to return. I thought that was cool. And now he's in a match.
Ortiz came back.
And Ortiz, you know, which again,
Which
very cool. It's very cool to have power.
Itself.
Say again.
Which is the powder keg in itself.
Yeah, yeah. So it's crazy, man. But well, let's keep going here. Okay, all John wants to talk about is WWE and other things there. But do you think? All right, do you think Heyman is playing a trick on Roman all this time and acting like he really cares about him and Brock? No, I don't think there's any trick here. I think Roman is Heyman's cash cow.
Frustration.
Okay. And they came back on the opposition. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Well, you know what? Since we're talking about that match right now, let's get to it. We're not doing this in order, but did everybody vote on or predict I should say on FTR and yeah, I think everybody did.
Yeah, I got the Bucks.
Okay, you got the Bucks. I got FTR, and I think everybody else had FTR. Okay, Stadium Stampede. Stadium Stampede.
Stampede.
Right, Stampede. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, the Best Friends, and Penta taking on the BCC without Brian and Proud and Powerful. This one is tough. Do we really have Proud and Powerful lose their first match back in a Stadium Stampede? I don't think we do. I think the heels go over here.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I really only think this is a one-off for Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah.
Because I think they're only doing this just for business. Because I really don't think they're on the same page. Like, outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, that's been a whole year. And, like, the last we heard was, Santana was cleared. And obviously he is because he's back.
Yeah.
But there's been no mending of fences between Santana and Ortiz.
Right.
So I think this is just a one-off. And, you know, Santana will probably stick around, whichever one they choose to keep. But I don't think they're going to be Proud and Powerful past this Sunday.
Wait. I feel like Bryan Danielson is going to be the mystery replacement for Eddie Kingston's team. There's no spot though.
Right.
Mystery. Huh?
Yeah, there's no spot for him to.
There's no spot. The team is full. You mean somebody's going to get taken out?
Oh, who would?
Yeah, I don't know either, but I don't see that happening. I don't think.
Yeah, and there's been no signs of Bryan turning face.
Well, it was, and then it quickly went away. It was before, it was like earlier this year, when he was going up against MJF.
Oh, but
yes, there was. Wait, Ray Phoenix was taken out. Yeah, but it's 5-on-5 now.
Yeah, it's 5-on-5 now.
Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy,
the Best
Chuck
Friends,
Taylor,
and Penta.
Trent and Penta. BCC has Moxley, Claudio, Yuta, Santana, and Ortiz. Yeah. So I wouldn't. I don't know.
And it would have been 6-on-6, but Ray had problems with his
visa.
That's why he's taking it.
Yes.
So,
I never.
Yeah, it's 5-on-5 right now. I never been BCC.
Yeah, I'm going. No, it's 5-on-5, right?
It would have been 6-on-6, but Ray can't participate.
Right.
That's why he was written off TV.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I I guess I'll go BCC. I yeah, I'll go BCC because I guess the thing with Proud and Powerful really won't affect that man.
Mm,
Like they're just doing business. But
yeah.
yeah, I'll go with BCC.
Okay. All right. Fatal four-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Like,
Tony Storm versus Saraya versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's Championship. Hold on. Wait. Ray says, well, if it's going to be 5-on-5, I'm going with BCC. Yeah. Okay. Shida retains. Okay. That was easy. All right, let's keep going. Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage in a coffin match. AR Fox was kicked out of the Mogul Embassy.
okay,
Yeah.
can I comment on that, please?
Yes.
This was the worst segment of that. You made Darby Allin look so weak.
Ray says Saraya. Bonji says Sheeta. But yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Darby Allin looks so weak on Wednesday. I'm talking about 7 days weak.
Wow. Okay.
I'm talking about weak, frail. There is no way. I understand this is storyline, this is entertainment. There is no way I am going to sit there. What AR Fox did, he went to my homeboy's house, beat the snot out of him
Yeah,
in his
bloodied him.
own wrestling ring,
Yeah.
bloodied him up,
Crazy.
and then I'm gonna sit there and help you up after you get
Right.
turned on?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
That was the weakest promo I have ever seen. They missed the ball with that one. My prediction doesn't change because of that. I'm still going with Sting and Darby because I will never, ever, ever bet against Sting. And I think AR Fox will have something to do with the outcome that will make Sting and Darby Allin win that match.
Yeah,
But
because you got to figure that Prince Nana is going to get involved. Luchasaurus is going to get involved.
Yes, that promo. Oh my god, so unbelievable.
It made no sense.
No,
yeah, it
not
made
realistic.
no sense.
Nah, I still love you, bro. Shut the hell up.
After you bloodied my man's, like,
right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ray says, yeah, Sting and Darby. I'm with you guys. Sting and Darby for the win. It was terrible.
I lost my appetite on that. That man grabbed the mic and said, see what I told you? That man said,
see what I told you?
That man said, take my hand. I still love you, bro. Shut the hell up.
So I don't care what you did or said.
Right.
I don't care that you bloodied Nick Wayne and beat him within an inch of his life.
Right. You took all my money out of my bank accounts, but I still love you, bro.
Yeah.
Get your ass out. Get your goofy ass out of here with that shit.
Goofy is great. We love Goofy. All right.
The worst.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. All right. We talked about that already. Okay, so we have a 6-man tag. We have the Golden Elite, Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page versus Takeshita and Bullet Club Gold of Juice Robinson and Jay White. Hold on. But wait, y'all don't think Saraya well, hold on. Y'all don't think Saraya won't win in Wembley? Nah, I don't think Saraya's winning the title now. And plus, Sheeta just got it. They got to stop flip-flopping hot potato in the title. Bonji says the coffin match. Come on, you know who. The Crow and the Understing Jr.
Understing
That's
Jr.
crazy.
is
Understing
crazy.
Jr. Yeah, Understing Jr. is crazy.
That is
Understing.
phenomenal.
Yo, wow.
No AJ
Wow.
Styles. That is
Wow.
phenomenal. The Crow
Understing Jr. is
and
crazy. Wow. You might get the
Understing
Joker.
Jr.
You might get Joker Sting this Sunday.
That's the best thing they've done with Sting since she's been.
Yeah.
Bring back that Joker persona because that Joker persona was classic.
I agree. Okay. 6-man tag. Golden Elite, Bullet Club, plus Takeshita. I'm going Golden Elite here. You got Kota Ibushi, you got Kenny Omega, you got Hangman Adam Page. I'm going with the Golden Elite.
I've got Too Cool. That's how much I care about this man. I'm going with Too Cool for the win.
Turn it up.
I'm going with Men on a Mission for the win.
Wow.
Okay.
Banging it.
Yeah. I'm going with the Radicals for the win.
The Radicals, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Wow.
I'm going with oh man, I'm trying to think of all the 6-man tags that they had. I don't care.
Wow.
I really don't, man.
Did V walk into the room? Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Shout out to V.
Shout out to V. Always.
Always. Kota Ibushi is nowhere to be found in the story.
He's in Japan.
I don't care.
Bonji's going Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet Club Gold, Bullet Club Copper, Bullet Club Zinc.
Yeah.
Whatever color you want to be.
Metal.
Right. Whatever color you want to be that night.
Oh man.
I'm going with Mike. I'm saying Golden Elite.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Oh wow, a lot of Bullet Club Gold in the chat here. Ray says, "Damn, I don't know the shoes. I guess I'll go with Bullet Club Gold." Yeah.
Bullet Club Fuchsia, Bullet Club Lavender, whatever you want to be.
Oh man, be what you want to be. All right.
I know I can.
No, I can. All right. All right. All right. Let's keep going here.
The songwriter said, "If I work hard at it."
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. No. All right. Not at 12:32 Eastern time.
Right.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah. Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho. I'll say this. Ospreay's promo from this past week.
Bananas.
It made me care so much about this match. Oh man. Like
I got to give it to Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Magnifique.
Shout out to Mr. Black.
Shout out to Mr. Black.
I thought this was just great stuff. Like it made me. Sometimes the show's on. I'm scrolling my phone. I'm doing whatever. It made me stop everything I was doing and pay attention to Will Ospreay.
That man said, "Pipe down, blokes. I'm trying to talk."
He said bruv. Yeah, he said bruv.
Bruv.
We love
That's what it was.
Yeah, bruv is
Pipe
awesome.
down, bruv. I'm talking.
Bruv is great. It's mad English and mad UK. But
yes.
Yeah, we love bruv. Wait, did Veer? Anyway, William Ospreay is what Bonji says.
Yep, he's making his way over to your side.
He better enough over here. Downtown, turn around, go right back up, know your road boulevard. Check his ass down to SmackDown Hotel. Oh man,
well, that's where hotel is where it would go down.
All right. Bonji got William Ospreay. I'm going with Will Ospreay too. I think
William Ospreay.
I think Will Ospreay needs this, bro. I really do. And he just did the job to Kenny with the 6-star match from Forbidden Door.
No, he won that match.
Kenny.
No, Kenny didn't win that match.
Kenny didn't win that match? Ospreay won?
Yes. Beat him for the IWGP United States title.
Oh man, then I might have to change my pick here.
Yeah, because don't you remember in his promo? He said, "I'll be the only person to
Beat
beat
Kenny Omega and
Okada,
Bryan Danielson.
Kenny,
Yeah,
and Jericho in 2 months."
yeah. Man,
Then he broke the fourth wall and said, "Yeah, because my contract ends at the end of September or something like that."
you know what? I'm still going Will Ospreay.
I'm going Will Ospreay.
I mean, yes, Jericho has seemingly lost everything at this point. He lost his group.
Bum ass Jericho.
He doesn't have a family now with with the Don Callis thing going on. Hold on. Ray says I'm going with Will. I feel Sammy is gonna turn on Jericho. Plus Jericho's performing, so you know how it is when a wrestler gets a special performance.
That's
Wait,
also
Jericho's performing?
WWE. Yeah, Fozzie's playing him in.
Oh wow, it's cool.
You knew they were going to do it. It's a family.
I didn't know.
They're crazy over there.
Yeah.
Fozzie is like the Beatles over there in across the pond.
Whoa.
No, I mean in
Into that power.
popularity. I mean
Yeah.
they like go crazy for Fozzie.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got Will. Ray has Will. Bonji has Will. So yeah.
In my top dollar, I mean Uncle Phil voice.
Wow.
Will.
Let's keep going here. Okay, so many matches, man. I thought he was gonna get through this quick, but it's 11 matches on this card that's official right
This
now.
pay-per-view got more matches than the box.
Yeah. All right.
If you got that 10 points.
All 10.
See
A Ty Dillinger 10 or Sean Spears 10? It's
Sean
different.
Spears, an aggressive Sean Spears 10.
Okay. All right. All right. For the Real World Championship, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. Punk.
Samoa Joe doesn't even defend the title he got. What are you gonna put another one on the floor?
He does against enhancement talent.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I got you.
House of Black versus, and you guys can give your predictions, but we're going straight through. House of Black versus the returning. I called this on the show. The returning Billy Gunn and the rest of the Acclaim, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Ray has Punk and Bonji has Punk as well. I'm gonna stick to my guns here. No pun intended.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick to my guns, and I'm gonna say the Acclaimed beat the House of Black, and they win the AEW World Trios Championship.
I'm with you. And let's keep in mind that this is the Acclaimed, and I don't know how you pulled this off, but badass Billy Gunn.
Because they probably let the trademark run out of badass. Like, how long ago was that? You know what I mean? Like, WWE lets trademarks run out all the time.
And eternity.
Yeah. Sesame Crow, of course. Yeah, there we go. Little action there.
That man comes out to
I
will pop.
I think Jim Johnston and WWE, I'm sure, still own that, so probably not. But yeah, that would be crazy. Okay. So Bonji obviously has the Acclaimed. We're waiting for Ray here. As Ray's getting his answers together, let's go to the main event. We have for the AEW World Championship, we have Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Almost messed up his whole name. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF versus Adam Cole, baby. I'm going with the Acclaimed. Okay. MJF retains the title. I'm gonna say that right now. MJF retains the title. Now, how we get there is the interesting part.
That's right.
Do
you have a hockey puck in my elbow? What is that?
Oh man. It's looking like John Cena that pay-per-view when he had to go up against Seth Rollins. What was it, SummerSlam 2015?
Elbow looks like a chicken breast.
Oh man. All right. So Ray has an interesting pick. Main event winner will be Adam Cole, baby.
So Ray, you're essentially saying that the Kingdom gives Adam Cole the title, and they reform the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Which
All
would
right.
be which would be an alternate version of Undisputed Era. But,
Yeah. Bon G has Adam Cole.
oh, wow.
We might be. I don't know. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting.
This is really interesting because I could see it going either way. Now, part of me is like, okay, MJF's going to hold the title to 2024, so they're not going to take the title off him right now.
Right.
But I could see MJF losing this just because he could still have a contract dispute or whatever going into 2024. He could win the title back from Adam Cole. Like he could lose. Theoretically, MJF could lose the title at Wembley, right? Because this is Wembley Stadium. I'm sure they want to do something big for the people in Wembley. They want a major title change in Wembley. Could this be the title change? It could happen. This is a difficult match to predict.
The Acclaimed is going to be the major title change.
That's not major title change. But I hear you. Like, oh man, they're gonna be scissoring each other all over the place. Wait a minute.
All right.
What kind of laws do they have on? Anyway,
none.
Oh, well, there you go.
None.
There you go.
That's the shagging capital of the world. What are you talking about?
All right now.
They be getting it
in. I have to take a trip over there. All right. Let me not get in trouble.
Your whisper game is trash.
Yeah.
Someone watches this show.
This is yeah, she does. It's not a dynamic mic. I could be over there and you guys still hear me.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's studio level, pal. Yeah. Saraya is gonna be the major title change. I don't think Taraya's won the title. And I thought about that too. I'm like, but you know what? That's why I said Will Ospreay is going to win because they need something big. If you have all of the Americans going over,
right,
while they're in the UK, I think that's going to be a problem. So yeah, you got to have someone. I don't think Saraya will be the person, but I think Will Ospreay get a win. I don't know. I know Pac getting hurt that also affected. I think Pac would have had a great match over there. But yeah, I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. Wait, Ray, you're saying Adam Cole will win the main event, but then you're saying that Saraya will be the major title change. So which one is it? Because if Adam wins, that is the major title change.
You don't be thinking.
Leave Ray alone. But yeah, I don't know. This one is tough, man. I want to stick with MJF as my official pick, but like this is a hard match to predict. I do think the Kingdom will be involved. I think Adam Cole does turn on MJF. I think MJF. Here's a scenario. MJF beats Adam Cole clean, right? Adam Cole is so upset that he lost to MJF clean. He attacks MJF after. Maybe MJF starts to get the upper hand. And then the Kingdom come out to help Adam Cole beat up MJF. And that is your angle to end the show or whatever. I know it's not leaving the people on a happy note or whatever, but it's Adam Cole. So I think people are going to be happy either way. But yeah, I don't know. What surprises do you think will happen at All In? I don't know. I guess Jamie Hayter will come back. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what surprises they can pull off. I mean, with All Out a week after that, right. But I have no idea. What are some of your thoughts, right? Who you think is going to be a surprise? What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do to surprise us? I need some water. All out of sauce tonight, and I want to do.
Your words are rolling down the stairs right now,
and I haven't been drinking anything. It's all water.
Oh man.
Just tired.
I don't know if you can hear this. This is what your words are doing, man.
Yeah, we can hear it. It's the sound effects for me, bro.
Your words are crumbling.
I don't know what's going on. It's been a rough week.
Yeah. I man,
Jade Cargill could come back. Yeah, that could happen. I think it's gonna be hard
you
sneaking her
me.
into the country with nobody knowing that it's her.
Right.
I'm sure
Right.
we would get.
Glad to hear it all.
Then again, they don't have to sneak her in. Like she's not. It's not like she's not a contracted talent. They don't have to sneak her in. She could just be there watching the show. So that could be a surprise. Yeah.
And no, Bray Edge is not showing up. He's still under contract to the end of September. Plus, he'll probably have a 90-day no appearance clause on top of that. So.
Not if his contract expires. If his contract expires, he doesn't have a 90-day.
Oh, well, it still doesn't expire until the end of September.
Oh, well, then, yeah, he can't show up then.
Can't show up. Wishful thinking.
On this day. All right. I think that's gonna do it. That is all in predictions. I think that's it. Bryan Danielson could come back. I'm sure that could happen also. Maybe Bryan helps the BCC win. Who knows? You know, it's a possibility. But yeah, this was a difficult show. It's been a difficult week. Shout out to everybody that watched or listened to Sunday's special episode with Cosmic. Great episode. If you guys have not heard it or watched it, it is a great episode. We had a lot of fun talking to Cosmic. Like, she is great. Like, nothing bad to say about Cosmic. That show really it's like one of my favorite ones we've done. The alien isn't wrestling, so Jade doesn't have a reason to come back during this event.
Well, she's supposed to be wrestling.
Ray says I meant Edge, not Jade. Yeah. Oh.
She's going to go into a story with Ruby Soho. So
last time I checked, Jade was somewhere in Egypt. So did she come back yet?
X-Ray, you would know.
Yeah, he's probably watching her right now.
Yeah, got a tracking device on him.
Yeah.
What are you doing at the Egyptian convenience store? Aren't you supposed to be in the bus?
Right, like Ray. Ray. That's all the time we have for tonight, guys. Like I said, it's been a rough week. It's been a long week. Check out our Cosmic episode. We got more in store for you. As always, shout out to King B. We miss you, bro. Yeah, I think that's all we have. Yeah. Support Raider Raw and everything.
Yes, Bonji.
Music. Mitchell Clark, who was really affected by Bray Wyatt's loss. I saw it on his Facebook. Just everybody that supports the show. Thank you.
John, thank you for your questions as always.
Of course, John. We appreciate John, man. John, we have fun, man.
John keeps us on our toes.
Yeah.
Really, honestly. Only got 8 toes left because of John.
But, don't you think that's closer to the UK than the US? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess you're right. All right. That's all the time we have for tonight. Follow us.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say follow us on all the social media platforms that you guys already know.
Yes, absolutely.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So to everyone, just I know if they just so happen to watch the show as we go off the air here, we're gonna end it with this. Go for the pin. Every wrestling podcast on the face of the earth, the whole entire wrestling community, JoJo, those beautiful daughters. We're here for you, man. We support you 100%. Prayers.
Definitely.
Rest easy, Bray. Love you, bro.
Definitely. Love you, Bray, and condolences to the family, and that's it. Good night, everybody. We will see you guys next week. Hopefully our minds is in a better place, next week. But yeah, thank you guys as always. We'll see you guys next time for Go for the Pin. Peace.